You're the one with the keys tonight, not the head gardener, not the director whose office sits above the orangery. You, the night gardener, 30 acres of garden, 4 glass houses, 1 fountain, and every bit of it is yours until morning. Everyone else went home at 6. You watched them go from the gravel path. Coats, umbrellas, good nights. And then the gate clicked shut, and the garden turned toward you, the way a room turns toward the last person left in it. There's nothing you have to do. It's the quiet secret of this job. The plants look after themselves at night. You're just here, so the garden isn't alone. So breathe with me for a moment before we walk. Breathe in slowly and out. The air out here is cool and green and a little damp. Breathe in and out. Let your shoulders come down as you do. The moon is up over the palm house. Every pane of glass is holding a little of it. Breathe in, hold it there for a second, and let it go. One more. In and out. Good. Somewhere off to the left, the fountain is running. It runs all night. Nobody remembers to turn it off anymore, and by now, nobody wants to. Nothing is expected of you until sunrise. Nothing at all. The gravel is soft with the day's rain. The beds are dark. Somewhere behind the yew hedge, a blackbird makes one last remark about the evening and then thinks better of it and lets the night have the last word. Now let your body close for the night, the way the garden does. The water lilies closed at dusk, folded themselves up, petal by petal, without being told. Your body knows how to do the same. Start with your feet. They've carried you down every gravel path today. Let them be done now, closing for the night. Your toes, one by one, closing for the night. Your ankles, closing. Your calves, heavy and warm, closing for the night. Your knees, your thighs, all the standing and walking and waiting they did today. Done now, closing. Your hips settle down into whatever is holding you. Your lower back, the part that does the lifting and never mentions it. Let it soften, closing for the night. Your stomach rises and falls on its own. You don't need to supervise it. Your ribs open a little wider with each breath, closing. Your chest, slow and easy. Now your hands. They've been in soil and cold water today. They've held a watering can and a gate key and a mug of tea. They can stop holding things now. Let them open a little. Palms soft. Your fingers closing for the night. Your wrists. Your forearms closing. Your elbows. Your upper arms heavy and loose. Your shoulders. Let them drop further than you think they can go, and then a little further still. Your neck lets go of your head. It has been holding it up since morning. Your jaw unclenches. It's allowed to. Your tongue rests behind your teeth. The small muscles around your eyes go quiet. They're always the last to believe the day is over. Your forehead, smooth. Your scalp, all the way to the back. Closing for the night. Everything from your feet to the top of your head is heavy now and warm, folded up like the lilies on the dark pond. Heavy, warm, folded. Nothing needs to happen next. Now imagine where you are. You've let yourself into the palm house. The great Victorian glasshouse at the center of the garden. It's the warmest place on the grounds, and on a cool night, it's where a night gardener ends up every time. It's a cathedral made of glass, 1,000 panes and more, curving up into a high white ribbed roof, and every one of them is holding a piece of the moon. The air inside is warm and thick and green. It smells like rain that fell somewhere else, like soil and leaves and slow moving water. Down the middle runs a path of old black and white tiles, worn smooth by 150 years of footsteps. Yours are the only ones tonight. On either side, the plants rise into the dark, tree ferns unrolling their new fronds, palms leaning out over the path, the way they've leant for a century, so that you duck under the same leaf every night without thinking about it. At the far end, there's a small round pond with stone edging where the water lilies sleep with their petals folded. You've set your lamp on the bench beside it, an old brass one. The electric lights are too loud for a place like this at night, and its small warm circle reaches the water and the first row of leaves, and no further. High above, condensation gathers on the inside of the glass. Every so often, a drop lets go and falls and lands somewhere among the leaves. Drip, and nothing. And then, a while later, drip. The fountain murmurs outside, softened by the glass. You could stay in here all night. In fact, that's the job. The bench by the pond has a slatted back and one armrest polished pale by a century of sleeves. Sit down there. From the bench you can see the whole length of the palm house, the dark tiers of leaves, the moonlit glass, the tiled path running away toward the doors, and nearer, in the lamplight, the still black circle of the pond. Nobody's coming. The gates were locked at 6. Between now and morning, this whole green world belongs to you and the moths. And the moths matter, actually. Here's something most visitors never learn. Some flowers only open at night. Moonflowers, night-blooming jasmine, the queen of the night, cactus, which blooms once a year for a single night and closes again before dawn. They're white, most of them, so they can be found by moonlight. And they open for the moths who do the quiet night shift of the pollinating world. The day has its gardeners, so does the night. I've always liked being on this side of it. On the bench beside you, there's a small glass case, like a tiny greenhouse the size of a bread box. It's a Wardian case, a replica of the ones the plant hunters carried 200 years ago. That little box of glass changed everything. A plant that could never survive a sea voyage could live inside one for months, sealed up with its own moisture, breathing its own small weather, while storms went by outside. A sealed glass world, riding out weather it never even feels. There are worse things to be. The pond in front of you once held the garden's great celebrity, a giant water lily from the Amazon, leaves like green tea trays, 2 meters across, ribbed underneath, like the vaulting of a church ceiling. Strong enough, the Victorians discovered, to hold a standing child, and the great glass houses of that age were built from that same pattern, the ribs on the back of a lily pad. The roof above you is a cousin of that idea. You're sitting inside the memory of a leaf. A moth finds your lamp, circles it twice, thinks better of it, and settles on the cool stone edge of the pond instead, wings folded, done for the day. Sensible creature, outside, the fountain keeps murmuring to itself. An owl says something once from the cedar by the east gate and doesn't feel the need to repeat it. And all around you, in the dark, the garden is doing its real work, because plants do most of their growing at night. All day they gather light, and at night, in the quiet, their cells fill with water and gently stretch. The vine is measurably longer by morning. The fern's new frond has unrolled another quarter turn. Nobody watching, nothing straining. Growth, it turns out, mostly happens in the dark, while everything appears to be resting. You reach over and turn the lamp down low. The palm house goes silver and gray. Moonlight through 1,000 panes, laid softly over the leaves. You can stay as long as you like. The lilies are folded. The moths are working. The garden is growing quietly in the dark, and you're on the bench, in the warm, doing your job, which is only to be here. Nothing in this glass house is trying to become something else. The fern isn't hurrying. The palm isn't proving anything. Each one arrived, was given soil and water, and a place in the light, and was never once asked to justify the space it takes up. Neither are you. Not tonight. You were let in with the keys. That's the whole of it. You didn't have to earn the moonlight. And you don't have to earn your sleep. The fountain runs. The glass holds the moon. The leaves let go of their drops, one at a time, whenever they're ready. Drip, warm air, cool glass, green dark. Nothing is missing from this garden tonight. Nothing is missing. The pond is still. The path is quiet. The moon is moved a little across the glass, the way it does, slowly, without asking anyone. The night is long, and it's yours, all of it. Sleep is close now. You don't have to go looking for it. It moves the way water moves through a garden, downhill and unhurried, finding you wherever you've settled. The fountain is running. The glass is holding the moon. You are safe here. Rest now. Sleep.